All yeah, I had a whisper. Because if I talk too loud, she might hear me. Hear me and vex. Because she might think it's a bad talk. And even though she's only something in my head, she does give me a kind of dread that could twist your thoughts enough to interlock it, kind of frustration that does make you want to scream. You know what? We're not choosing that kind of angry man spoken word. But I here to share some chosen words for this girl, for want of a better word, who feels she could take prevalence over my world. To spite me. Despite me treating her with nothing but affection. Well, I guess for her, she have a different definition. Because my love seems to have no position in her heart. She always want to play she's smart, finding ways to defy me like she does defy gravity with fragility like rubber bands reaching their elasticity point. Not even rubber bands could hold her back. She's too much to control. So I try to get a hold. I try to protect her from the world so she don't break. Because them other girls, fake. Hiding under lace. Don't want nobody to see their face. They don't want people to see what is deemed as a monstrosity. Abomination to society. You're not neat. Her natural state is deemed as untidy. Even when I sleep in, I had to make sure I keep in her under wraps of satin cap. She's high maintenance, but low performance. Because nobody ever expecting her to look good, really. Well, at least not naturally. So reluctantly, she could only claim visibility from being in a product of those who make a mockery of her. They somehow find ways to capitalize on softening girls like her, claiming it's a form of embrace, of warmth for their pockets, but they don't really like her. They just want to hide her away like a sin. Nobody want to see like the synthetic weaves that is used to cover her up, hover over her insecurity of being just a kink. Different from the rest. Like it's a bad thing. Say you're bad from which part? I dare not say Africa, because they don't like where she come from. And when she does try to conform, she too uptight, but up and tight is the only way she could be accepted. Limited choices, yet she deemed as picky. Constantly losing the beauty lottery. And you know, she is very versatile. But under that same characteristic, they categorize her as wild. Why? You see, that's why I can't talk too loud. Afraid she hear me. Hear me and vex because she might think it's a bad talk. But I just saying something that needs to be said about this girl. This girl who is the hair that grows on top of my head.